Hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Deal Clips Bahamas. This is clip number 338. This series is called Mr. Everything is Political. This is the case of Order in the Court, Part 3. Take a listen. The statement that Steve McKinney is about to make was made on February 14, 2024. Listen to the anticipation in Steve's voice.
Stop the Invasion campaign has now been filed in the Supreme Court of the Bahamas. This is now official. Bahamians can now count down the days.
What should have been 2 months later, which would have meant that the court case would have been heard in the month of April 2024. 2 months. Let's continue.
The good thing is that the news is fantastic. See, I have a secret. The news is so fantastic. I don't want to tell you. The news is so fantastic. See, this thing has been done by the situation that we've had just before us. Privy Council has ruled and all this kind of thing. We have a set case. It's all here today, live at 5 on hard copy with the former Speaker of the House of Assembly, D. Halson Luttree.
Since the Patriots retained me, and just for interest, because a number of persons have been calling me to get the file number of the action that is before the Supreme Court.
Right.
So I wish to give it out now,
Please go ahead.
That can relieve me of the stress of answering calls with respect to the case.
People just want to know. There are people who just want to know.
Yes, the case number is 2024/pub/con/0004.
Okay.
Now, follow me carefully, Bahamian citizen. The original notice of motion is you, the plaintiff, alerting the courts that a case is forthcoming. Mr. Moultrie. Hollison Moultrie's next step should have been to file for a court date, to book the date to have the case heard. That's all he had to do, Just book a date. Now, you must understand that this is a constitutional issue that was filed. All he had to do was book the date 2 months out. That's why you've been hearing 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. From the month of February to April is 2 months. All he had to do was book the date. And the court can't say the docket's full with cases because a constitutional case, there are not many cases like that coming before the courts. So the calendar is wide open.
That really means that this is a matter of public law and constitutional law.
Okay.
And it was the fourth case registered under that division in 2024.
Okay.
As I said, the court's schedule is wide open. The court date should have been booked 2 months out from the filing date. Hollison Moultrie never booked the date. Hollison Moultrie intentionally sabotage the Patriots. Intentionally. Because the man is a skilled lawyer. You would have learned this from the last clip. The man was Speaker of the House. What he did was intentional. But the question is why? Who would benefit from Hollison Moultrie stabbing every Bahamian citizen in the back? Who would benefit from this? It could only be the F&M and the PLD. or the COI, because I can come on the record and tell you I support your initiative, your immigration initiative. I can come on the record and say that to you. But if it don't work out for you though, right? Guess what? Some of them votes might fall in my lap. I know I could possibly benefit too. The COI is a political party. They are part of the political coin. I'll prove it to you. The PLP spreading lies, edited numbers, edited paperwork from Stop the Steal, funds that was raised. They have edited the paperwork. Now the COI forwarding the same bogus paperwork around.
Mega District now. Lincoln Behan, the highest contributor to Mr. Gatto Thurston's movement, practically service movement.
They working together, and when you tell them it bogus, they ain't care. They still keep forwarding it around. Again, the COI is a part of the political coin. The PLP is the heads, the FNM is the tails, the COI is the circumference of the same coin. Political party divide. The PLP, the FNM, and the COI. They are all the enemy of the Bahamian citizen. A coin has three sides. The PLP and the FNM are the major players. They want a particular outcome. Harrison Moultrie betrayed us, the Bahamian citizen, to support the political agenda. They dependent on them votes. They want them votes. That's what's going on. Both political parties, the PLP and the FNM, pandering, courting the Haitian vote. You hear Michael Pentard saying anything about Haitians, illegal Haitians, coming over with passport or getting passport illegally? This, the outcome you just get when everything is political.
I'm Ben Davis. I am the Ben Davis. Ben Davis? Ben Davis. Ben Davis? Yes. Yeah? Yes.